So our quest for a rare gold gator continues today here on Mississippi Acres, but by now I think you guys kind of know the drill. The goal is a gold rare gator, but we hunt all of Mississippi because you just never know what might be lurking out there. So as we head over to the part of the river that is one of my absolute favorites, and I think the location of our last rare gator, we've got a black fur type, max weight estimate wild hog, that we're going to have to try to take with the 303. So I did not bring, that actually kind of looked cool, I did not bring the 44 lever action today just to switch it up. So when it comes to gators, especially gators that may be fleeing, we're going to have to be a little more careful than we normally can get away with. But a little bit of practice in taking down that guy, and I think there's a really outside chance that these make diamond, and I actually do really want a black fur type diamond pig. We got one on Teal in early access. We do not have one in the live game. That guy's only 124, but I just think they look really cool. Long liver stomach for that, and we'll make our way down to gator territory. And wouldn't you know it, the first gator we encounter is aggressive, so I wanted to see, that does actually get a vital, like front on, sort of in between the shoulder and the neck. Just hit him one more time to try to get him down a little bit more quickly. And there was another one out there, just level 4, and another one coming through here at level 6. This is kind of why I like it down here. Other than the main river on the west side of the map, there's a ton of gators here. It is absolutely worth the time to pass through and see what's here. I can hear another one like trying to flee. I don't know if it's that guy. He's alarmed though, so it shouldn't be. Either way, nothing really big up here, and actually the one that went aggressive was the best of the bunch. So we shall take that. Gonna be a 414 gold. Not too bad, the 303 actually did really good there. It's not like that's a safe shot to go for, but that's pretty impressive punching through and even getting into the lung. So maybe not something we'll do again in the future, but now we know that's at least a possibility. And we're gonna scoot down towards that side. So moving in the right direction anyway. Got a mythical gator down here, and unfortunately we did just alert him. So what I was hoping to do was maybe attempt a neck shot. That, at least at that angle, is just not going to happen with the 303. Now, broadside is doable, though you can't really shoot through the water. How are we going to do this? He should have to swim pretty soon, because that water should get deeper and it should actually make him swim. This is the weirdest situation. He's all the way over on that side, but alarmed now? It really isn't worth the time just for a mythical, so just gonna try to get a lung shot or maybe two in there. We got something more than lungs. Probably spinal cord if I had to guess. So being a little bit patient. At least we don't have to wait for him to submerge underwater and then finally bleed out. But I'm curious what we actually hit in there. It was double lung the first time, and then indeed lung, vertebrae, and spinal cord. Even double lung, vertebrae, and spinal cord. 442 score for him. And actually we are, by the way, going sort of up the river towards that spot. There wasn't too much going on this side. It seems like all those gators that we ran into in the one spot were seemingly the majority in the area. But we'll kind of try this out before we go to a completely different area. I spend more time trying to identify if a gator is melanistic sometimes than I do actually shooting gators. I think that's olive, but you know, one way to definitely find out is to shoot the thing. Pretty sure we just did that again. Lung and then spinal cord, so that will work. And it's another mythical, so at the very least, taking down another pretty good sized gator. And we're getting up close to where we've already checked from the opposite end. Probably want to check on that one when it flees. And then probably we can see about as far to the west as we did looking east when we were up there. But very clearly up close. Olive variation once again, 446 for him. That time single lung, and then we did get the spinal cord on our follow-up. Been pretty impressed with the 303 to this point, but I think it is officially time to try another part of the map. It is getting pretty late to about 1700, so gray foxes are going to start to drink, and I can't help but probably go and at least check some spots for them. Well, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but if this gray fox is just going to sit here, we'll go ahead and take that. I've got a waypoint up there, basically to the second of these little twin lakes over here. And we're just far enough away taking that guy that anything over there shouldn't have heard that. But that was awfully reminiscent of a stream kill from recently that maybe is the absolute epitome of the stupid luck that we sometimes get. But, I thought about maybe filling a... what the... Are you serious? That's one of the rares I've always wanted. What the heck? There's no way that just happened. Gold Leucistic Eastern. And he's just chilling there like, hey, would you like to shoot me? And I think, ironically enough, we might have it again here with this level 7 female. That must have been what happened to the 4. Maybe its drink zone kind of had it into the water a little bit, and then it didn't know how to flee. But we're no strangers to what I call stupid luck around here. We've done things like talk about a particular animal that we want to get, and it immediately shows up. I mean, 2 great ones, 6 days apart, things like that. But having one of the rares that I've always wanted most literally just seem to appear in front of us and then just be stuck there, I think we ran into it. That is probably as lucky as it gets. So I think we actually messed that shot up. Yeah, we hit it right in the vertebrae, 237 meters away. So you'll notice I zeroed for 300 when we took that shot, and I've talked about it a lot. The 243 and the 223, if you zero for 300, they hit more like dead on at 250. Makes me think I should maybe check on that and make sure it's still the case, because that definitely hit high. But if you've been keeping track, in the last couple of weeks from our single-player Mississippi maps, we've taken both a diamond bobwhite quail and now a leucistic eastern gobbler, something I've always wanted. And yet we're here on multiplayer looking for the rare gator. Now, on that stream, we were chasing gators and obviously shot that along the river. That's the one thing that our single-player map has not seemed to produce, but maybe, you know, we can get the birds on single-player and one of these days, the gator on multiplayer. Well, I feel like I kind of brought this upon myself, talking about how well our single-player map has done for us, but the last server crashed and just disappeared, so I think the entire server crashed, and there's no more Mississippi Acres multiplayer servers open, so to single-player we go. And my thought is, because very recently on stream, obviously the same stream in which we shot that Leucistic Gobbler, we already looked for gators, we're gonna try some of the spots that we basically never check, just in case something good is hiding. So for instance, we're way up here in the northwest corner. There are gators along this part of the river as well, so we're gonna give that a look. Got a nice little black spots, silver wild hog in the process, and we'll just go and see if there's any big or rare gators down here. You are kidding me. Legendary gator at the first spot. There's an aggressive female, so we're gonna have to make this quick. He's 459 minimum though, right about 150 out. You know what? I think we can get away with this. If we back up a little, oh, is it just gonna flee with one hit? I did not realize that's how that worked. We were gonna just fire the 22. I think it wouldn't have spooked the legendary, because there's a female beside it. It's kind of in the way. I don't know if I'm confident enough to attempt the next shot when a lung shot will get the job done. An estimate like that, because max score is 530, I think we just go for a lung shot. There's no need, oh, why don't we just heart shot him instead, because that's how this is going right now. There's no need to take that massive risk, even though it's way more fun to insta-drop them, but we did it anyway. So that is an olive variant, 496 barely diamond. Oh, we didn't heart shot him. We got him in the most impossible spot to hit, where we barely skimmed both the spinal cord and the lung. Had we done that further back, that would have been one thing, but almost neck shot him instead, because I think from here up it's neck. That could have been really bad, but I don't know the last time we killed a diamond gator in single player. We will definitely take that. And who knows, I mean, might be more good ones hide along this river than I realized. Not only a legendary up here, but a mythical as well. This guy's actually trying to flee from a small chunk, kind of like off to the side of the river, down to the main river. And we just so happen to be in the way. 443 score for him. Actually got the neck shot that time, by the way. And that does show it. The vertebrae that we nearly hit on the level 9, a little further left, I think we would have been okay, because it actually would have been a neck shot, and that counts as a vital anyway. So I did hear another fleeing gator somewhere. Maybe that, but it's not like one that was actually running already. This is actually stupid. Come on. There's a level 3 green wing teal just flying by. Is he gonna... There were some teal landed out on the main river, and I'm curious if that's actually what they're gonna do. Timing is gonna be everything here. I still hear... Wait. Is that them trying to circle? I bet it is. I haven't spotted him. There he is. They are gonna land out here somewhere. If we just... Gonna grab the 22 just in case. And if we just stay ready and sort of out of the way, I think we can try to get him. I'm not sure, though. Do they want to go to the main river? That would be better, because I actually think there's less gators out there. And I'm pretty sure that is what's happening. So, that's him spotted. They're going to be in a pretty tough spot to get, but having the spotting icon should be pretty key, because now we know basically where to be careful about. Okay, I'm not sure why. We have the zone at least, but now he's leaving? I don't have any reason to think they're gonna just go land somewhere else. Though the odds we hit that are like next to none? What if their zone just ended? Because they never spooked. It actually did. Well, that's annoying. I probably should have looked at that, but there's a pretty easy solution to that one, I would say. So just to maximize the odds, made it 9 a.m. so it's during their feed time here. And then we've got a whole bunch of decoys. So we're going to set all these out. I'd imagine as we do this, we're probably going to get a flock flying over. And the question is, will it be the right flock or will it be one of the other ones? Because prior to spotting at level 3, that does look like the right size flock. I had seen some others in this area, so that's a 2. Looks like this is a different flock, actually. Now, I didn't spot everything, but I'm pretty sure I did spot the only drake on this side. Yeah, those are both hens. So let's get the rest of the decoys out. Then we're just going to go find a spot that keeps us hidden. And then hopefully we can just get him to come in. Whether we take him with the 16 gauge or the 22, we just want to bring him down. That would be our guy. Wait, is that our guy? Was 477 to 517 the estimate? I'm going to have to go back and watch. That doesn't seem right to me. I know he went up into the 500s, but I didn't think that's what it was. If there's 2 around here, frankly, the way things are going, I wouldn't be that surprised. But let's focus for now on trying to get him. The other thing I noticed, he's the only drake here. And I kind of didn't think that was the case with the flock we initially spotted, but honestly, at this point, I got no clue. Looks like they're getting ready to land. Trying to actually find him again? Is he gonna be the last one to land? Oh, goodness. Okay. That'll work. I don't know why he decided to land right beside us, but that will do. And that's going to be a 490.59 diamond. Not a bad one. How did one pellet hit him? At 21 meters. I have no idea, but it was a lung shot. So I gotta go back and make sure that was the right bird, because I don't know why, but I thought the estimate ended in a 4. So going back and looking at it, now I can confirm this was the original level 3 teal we spotted. So nice to be able to bring him back to the trophy lodge. And, you know, I mentioned that single player has been providing the trophy birds, and we're still looking to multiplayer for that rare gator. We killed a diamond gator, but then we also ended up getting another trophy bird from Mississippi. And go figure, maybe 20 minutes on single player today and like 2 hours on multiplayer, and we end up getting 2 diamonds from single player. And then obviously the Leucistic Eastern that I've always wanted since they came out. I just think they look incredible. We actually took down a diamond mule deer in favor of this because I really wanted him in a prominent spot in the lodge. That's been a thing that we've kind of been doing lately, reorganizing some things to be in those prominent locations. As soon as you enter, he is visible right over there on the side. So Mississippi once again ends up producing in a bit of a different way than expected this time. Single player because of multiplayer crashing and there being no available servers. But even yet, Leucistic Turkey, Diamond Gator, Diamond Green-Winged Teal, a pretty cool way to wrap up this hunt. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.